Konnichiwa. This is the easy way to learn Japanese passive forms part 2. In the first part, we learned how to change Japanese verbs to Japanese passive forms ukemike. For example, group 1 verbs like kau will change to kawareru, kaku, kakareru. Group 2 verbs taberu, taberareru, okiru, okirareru. And group 3 kuru, korareru, suru, sareru. And we also learned the two ways where and how we can use ukemike. Number 1, where the person wants to express his or her feeling about what the other person has done. It is used for both good and bad things, and the sukai kata, how to use it, was first person particle wa, second person particle ni, and ukemike, the passive form. And the second one, it is also used to express the feeling of the person about the other person, but it is often used to express the annoying or unpleasant feelings. And the way to use is first person particle wa, second person particle ni, mono means things, particle o, and then ukemike, passive form. Explanation of these can be found in part 1. The link of Easy Way to Learn Passive Forms part 1 is shared in the description box. Now let's start with the 3 other ways of using passive forms in Japanese conversation. The first one is when something is created or discovered by someone. For example, kuruma wa car bensu ni yotte hatsume saremashita. Car was invented by Carl Benz. Number 2, Romeo to Julietto wa Shakespeare ni yotte kakarimashita. Romeo and Juliet was written by Shakespeare. Now, in the first sentence, Hatsume suru is the third group verb, so it will be changed to Hatsume sareta, Hatsume sareru. So this is the past form, that's why Hatsume saremashita. And in the second sentence, Romeo to Julietto wa Shakespeare ni yotte kakarimashita. So here kaku is the first group verb, so it will be changed to kakarimashita. O sound will be changed to A sound. Now, the way how we can use the passive form in these kind of sentences is noun 1. Noun is known as meshi in Japanese language. Noun 1, particle wa. Noun 2, noun 2, ni yotte plus ukemike, passive forms. So in these type of sentences, we use ni yotte. In example 1, kuruma is first noun and then particle wa, then car benzu is the second noun, then we use the ni yotte, and in the last, the verb, Japanese verb, dictionary form, will be changed to the passive form. The second way is when there is no need to mention the person who does or did the action. In this case, object can be changed into subject. For example, Indo no koton wa seikaiju e yushutsu sarete imasu. Indian cotton is exported all over the world. Number 2, Sugi no Olympic wa nihon de hirakarimasu. The next Olympic will be held in Japan. So, in the first example, Indo no koton, Indian cotton becomes the subject, and uh, and there is no need to mention the person who does or did the action, so we can start with the Indian cotton. Similarly, with the next example, the next Olympic becomes the subject. Now, yushutsu suru is the group 3 verb, which means to export, and it will be changed to yushutsu sareteimasu. Similarly, hiraku will be changed to hirakarimasu. This is the first group verb. So the sukai kata, the way how we can use it. So noun ga or wa ukemike. So this is very simple. So this is the noun. Indo no koton is noun, and we are using the particle, and then simple the passive form. Similarly, Sugino Olympic, then particle. So we can add where it is held, like Nihonde, where it is exporting. We can mention these things, and then the passive form. Now the last one, when something is made from raw material which cannot be seen but can be judged, kara is used along with the passive form. And when something is made from material which can be seen, they is used along with the passive forms. For example, number 1, wine wa budo kara sukuraremasu. Wine is made from grapes. So by looking at the wine, we cannot see that it is made up of grapes, but we can judge that by the taste, or we can judge that it is made up of grapes. And number 2, konosuke wa ki de sukuraremasu. This desk is made up of wood. So by looking at the desk, we can judge that we cannot judge, we can see by our eyes that this desk is made up of either wood or metal. So in that case, we use they. Now, the sky kata, the way of use is very simple. We just have to use kara or they with the sukurimas, the way of like how it is made up of. Either we are judging, or we are like we can see from where the things are made. On that basis, we have to use kara or they. These are few examples for practicing the passive forms in Japanese, and we have to put the correct particle in these sentences. These sentences are taken from the book Mina no Nihongo, and I have given some hints to solve these examples on the site. The answers of these questions are shared in the description box. I hope you like this videos and easy way to learn the Japanese passive forms. Part 1 and Part 2. Hey guys, I'm not a Japanese teacher or a professional teacher. I'm also a learner and sharing my way of learning through this channel. Please, you guys also share your methods, tips, and tricks of learning language in the comment box. And also like, share, and subscribe the channel if you like it. Thank you. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu.